It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on IOVE, Italian Oven Incorporated. I believe this is the third video chart I've done on this one. First one was, I think, when the chart looked like this. We had the pullback, then we had this nice continuation move, and then the past few days you could see had another pullback, but I'll explain why this all was very healthy to see. And then today had another nice day, made new highs, couldn't quite close up there, but the key thing that I like about the chart, and I think is most important, is check out this volume bar, biggest volume bar we've seen since this huge one right here. So interest is remaining strong, and even today on this push to new highs, it's not like it happened on something really small volume. There's a lot of interest, and the bulls were definitely there pushing mid upwards. We did have the profit takers come in and knock it down, but nonetheless it was still a good day. The video won't be anything special, just want to quick update some things and give people an idea of what to look for, because there is definitely some updates that are needed to be made to the chart. The first one is pretty much we've established a new resistance and we've weakened an old one, and I'll explain what I mean by that. But here we have our new one, just based on, this is where the profit taker stepped in today. That price was at 0.019. So that is our new resistance level, and then the other one was weakened. And what I had on previous videos was I had this one, but it was a thick red line, meaning that was just a previous high. But because it was broken today, it is still a resistance, but with that push through today, I'm going to make it now just a skinny red line, because with one break it's definitely been weakened up, so I don't foresee this one being much of a problem anymore, since the bulls have obviously been able to already push through it once. So these are going to be our two near-term resistance levels, and with breaks and closes above this one up here, that'll be just another new leg to the upside for this current uptrend that the chart's clearly in. The support level that I'm really starting to see here, that I think will be probably a pretty solid one, is if you look here, you can see that we had a close right around this blue line here, then we had a high right at it, we had another high right at it. So there's three areas right here where this price has a lot in common, and this price level is right here at 0.014. So I really think this should be a pretty solid support level with any sort of pullbacks. Now, if this one fails, it's not the end of the world, because you still do have your two key moving averages of the 10-day and the 20-day, that gray line swooping upwards. So keep that in mind. If this one does fail, as long as it can maintain the levels of these moving averages, then the daily chart's going to remain intact. A good example being right here, you can see there was a pullback. The prices were getting pretty close to this red line here, but it held strong, and then basically pushed it right back up. So maybe that'll repeat itself again. But I just don't want people to freak out if this line fails, because I think that this is kind of the must-hold support level, and if the chart's doomed if it falls below that. That's not what I'm saying, but just ideally I would like to see that one hold, because that would probably make the chart look the best if I had to choose. Which way would I like to see the chart look? And after these support levels, it can get kind of a little wishy-washy. I mean, we do have the 50-day, but that's really far down. But from where we closed here, I think this level has a really good chance of holding. Just watching how much these past pullbacks have been big moves up, and then pullbacks that haven't been too drastic. I mean, they haven't even touched the 10-day. So very shallow pullbacks, and we'll have to just see if that trend remains, in terms of pullbacks not being too violent or anything like that, which is always the easiest ones, because it can get hard at times to hang on to your shares when things get kind of violent. But I'd definitely call these more mild type pullbacks, as like I said, they haven't even touched the 10-period or 10-day simple moving average. So overall, chart's looking good. Uptrend remains bullish. As always, just keep your eye on the volume down here. This measures interest. The more volume you have obviously the more interest. So as long as volume remains strong, that's going to be a good aspect of the chart. If it starts to drop down to something like that, then obviously that's not exactly what you want to see. But judging by the past couple of weeks, plenty of good stuff going on, plenty of eyes on the stock, but more importantly, plenty of people have been buying the stock. So overall, looking good. If you do have any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the emailer, you will be sent a free ebook, which has been getting excellent reviews. And with your subscription, you'll get chart setups, educational pieces, trade ideas, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. It's all free. We've been making our members some good money with some of our ideas and so forth. So it's one of those things where you can learn, make money, but you don't have to pay anything. No strings attached. It's all free, so it's worth at least giving a try. One more time, this was IOVE. Thanks for listening, and let me know if you have any questions.